We come to you north of the border from Toronto, Ontario. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Raptors are Canada's team. Only fitting. Toronto's the fourth largest city in North America.
Ed, all that sounds great, but I'll tell you what. I love everything about T-Dot. The food, the music, the culture, the people, the energy of the city. It's off the charts. Every NBA player wants to come through the six.
No one really cares if it's cold because inside these walls, it's always revved up. Golden State controls the tap. To Thompson. Durant. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Cousins. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lowry with it. Down 4. Danny Green. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Curry has it. To Thompson. Sizing up the defense. Thompson. For 3. Off the mark. No good. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a 1-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Can't connect.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Lowry matched up with the 2-time MVP. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry with a shot that's no good. Possession lies with Golden State. Curry to Thompson. Probing the defense. Thompson to Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Well done, Kyle Lowry. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Durant to Thompson. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Lowry to Leonard. Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Livingston. Rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Lowry against the former Cougar. Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kyle Lowry trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Lowry converts the 3-point play as the Raptors able to extend their lead. Livingston to bring it up. Down 3. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Leads a bucket. Second effort. Well done. Kyle Lowry. 3 for 6 now.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Thompson. Livingston to Green. Knocked loose. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Ibaka to Leonard. Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Screen coming. To Thompson. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Draymond Green swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Here's Leonard for 2. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball was in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Cook to bring it into the front court. 5-point game. To Shaun Livingston. To Thompson. Rebound taken by Toronto. Powell, guarded by Livingston. To Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a shot up. Often got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. 19-footer at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Raptors have the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They've played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
It's Golden State basketball.
Right.
Got it.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Big pick right there.
Kawhi Leonard. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Green to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Green to Thompson. Trying to cash in.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Fred VanVleet to Lin. Ibaka to VanVleet. Kawhi Leonard. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Livingston across the timeline, trailing by 4. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Iguodala's shot, no good. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. You've got to get that one to go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Lin, defended by Thompson, lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard to VanVleet. To Ibaka. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Green. Shot by Bell, no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Jordan Bell. To VanVleet. Going to launch beyond the arc. VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Leonard to Gasol. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. Warriors have the basketball. Thompson to Durant.
Watch the cutter, man.
Shot by Thompson misses.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Durant across the timeline. Down a point. To Thompson. Curry. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Van Vliet. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Curry with the ball. To Green. Takes stock of the floor. Has a chance. Shot by Thompson, no good. Danny Green to Van Vliet. Five to shoot for Toronto. To Van Vliet. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant to Curry. The jumper's off the mark. Kawhi Leonard. Green always looking for the steal. 4-3. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Thompson to Curry. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Leonard to Van Vliet. Marc Gasol. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Here's Curry with it up top. Right now, down 7. Thompson to Curry.
Here comes the screen.
They work it down to Cousins. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
From 18 feet, at the buzzer, it's good, at the buzzer. Nice finish, and more cash in the bank as we've hit the break. No time left. The Raptors in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Raptors have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors. The Warriors were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Toronto Raptors are putting in the kind of effort that doesn't always show up in our top plays, but it can't be said enough how important it is to take control of the boards. That's exactly what this squad has done in this matchup.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Leonard to Lowry. They'll get it down to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Curry to Thompson. From long range. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down to help. Quick skip passes equal 3s in the bank.
To Gasol. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Thompson to Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant. That pass taken away by Toronto. Curry with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Thompson. Durant to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Durant lets it fly. Shot won't go. Lowry into the front court. Up 5. Here comes the screen. Lowry against Cousins. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. 2-point shot for Curry. Steph Curry. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Kevin Durant has it. Steph lets loose. Off the mark. Lowry with it. Leads 5. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Curry to Durant. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Lowry into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry gets a look. Can't hit. Curry into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Gasol. Lowry to Leonard. Scores from the post.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Lowry, deep right corner. And he's going to the free throw line.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reaching fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Fred VanVleet. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys trail now by 4. Leonard to Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. He buries it off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Warriors basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Livingston to Curry. And look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Lowry to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Sean Livingston. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
To VanVleet. Can't connect. From 18 feet at the buzzer. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Raptors have the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter. We've got a 1-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Fred VanVleet. The shot, almost. Durant across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Screen coming. Kawhi Leonard in a matchup with Boogie. To VanVleet. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Curry to the basket, but it won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Golden State at the controls. Bell to Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Powell, guarded by Livingston. To Leonard. That'll get out off the Raptors. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Curry into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. To Green. He throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Spinning shot, won't fall. Warriors have the basketball.
Right.
Curry to Thompson. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Thompson on the drive, but his shot rims out. Powell. Here comes the screen. Short jumper off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads just a point. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Stephen Curry trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Down 4. Danny Green against Cousins. Here comes the screen. Lowry to Danny Green. Able to convert inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Durant with the basketball up top. 2-point advantage. It's Steph for 2. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry takes aim at Steph Curry. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Draymond Green. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lowry to Danny Green. To Lowry. Not that time. Cousins to Curry. It's rebounded by Gasol. Lowry with it. The deficit is 6. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. Possession lies with Golden State. To Curry. Kyle Lowry sends it away. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Thompson. Count the basket inside.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Lynn sizing up Cousins. Five to shoot for Toronto. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And count the basket inside. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Siakam, tough matchup with Draymond Green. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most of the time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. DeMarcus Cousins looking good, 4 for 5.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Danny Green against Cousins. To Gasol. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors got themselves a win here today. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Raptors didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors.
Game trap. 3-point shooting. Player of the game.
Steph Curry is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him. got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.